Okay, I'm trying to look all serious and I look like I'm a Teletubby. I started keto 3 months ago. I've lost 15 pounds. I'm 54 years old and I thought you guys would benefit from seeing what I've been eating for the past 3 months. So I tracked everything I ate for 1 week. So I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna give you the macros and I will tell you I was not perfect by any stretch. So let's get into it. First off, I only eat breakfast on Saturdays and Sundays. Every day during the week, I work full time, and so it's just easier for me to not eat breakfast, and it's kind of my intermittent fasting. I'm not technically doing IF, but it is my way of doing it. So I wanted to let you know. Also, it goes without saying, so I'm not going to keep saying this. Every single morning, I have a cup of coffee. On the weekend, I have it obviously at home, but on the weekdays, I bring a cup of coffee with me and I have it when I sit down at my desk. I always have 3 tablespoons of heavy cream with my coffee. And then I have another cup of coffee around lunch during the week, and it's the same thing. I have 3 tablespoons of heavy cream. I also put in 1 scoop of collagen proteins into my coffee. Just assume every single day. It'll be listed, but I wanted to just say that so I don't have to keep saying it. So we start off our week obviously on a Sunday, and so it is a Sunday. I am eating breakfast. So the first thing I have is a chaffle avocado toast. So if you don't know what a chaffle is, it's basically a waffle made with cheese. And I love these things. I will put the recipe below. It is from the channel Keto Twins, and these are 2 girls who have lost a lot of weight doing keto. And I really like their recipe for chaffles. My chaffles are 1 gram of carbs for each one. So on this day, I had 2 chaffles and I took a half of avocado and I smushed it on the top of it. And then I sprinkled it with some feta cheese. I used about a tablespoon. And then I put on it everything but the bagel seasoning. And I just sprinkle a little bit of lemon juice on top. And that was my breakfast along with, of course, my coffee. Delicious. For lunch after church, we went over to Zoe's Kitchen. That is a fast food kind of Mediterranean style restaurant near me. It is a chain, so you probably have it near you. What I get is their cauliflower chicken bowl, and it is made predominantly with cauliflower rice and grilled chicken. They add a little bit of feta cheese, which I don't eat too much of. They have cucumbers in it and a tzatziki sauce. And then I asked for salsa verde on the side. Now, because it is cauliflower, there are carbs in it. And so therefore, it's a kind of a high carb meal, but it's all from vegetables, which is the kind that I'm okay having. So I don't eat the whole thing. So I put in 8 grams of net carbs for this. I also had my coffee, but on this day, I actually added, this was the coffee after my lunch. On this day, I added a tablespoon of MCT oil into my coffee. So that's why it looks kind of oily there. In between lunch and dinner, my husband made up a batch of, fried up some bacon for a recipe he was trying. So I nibbled on 3 of those, which is high in calorie, but 0 carbs. I also had a 3rd cup of coffee. On the weekends, sometimes I do that. And of course, the 3 tablespoons of heavy cream. So that was a lot of calories. For dinner, our family does a whole dinner on your own on a Sunday night. And I love chicken wings baked. And that's kind of like my Sunday night go-to meal. So I just baked up a bunch of chicken wings and I had 4 of those with just some seasoning on it, and that's it. Then I got a little bit of munchie. I bought this granola at Costco, and it's called the Granola Bakery Keto Nut Granola Blueberry Cinnamon. It's that long. That's crazy. And I ate way too much of this. When I first bought it, I was like, I'll just have a 1/3 of a cup and that won't be so bad. I think it's 4 grams for a 1/3 of a cup. Well, I had a full cup of this, so it was 10 grams. So I didn't do very good on this first day of tracking. But you can see on my macros there, I was only 2 grams over in my carbs, which to me is okay, but I was way over on my calories. And that's the kind of thing that I'm trying to lower. But you will see that my ratio there, my pie chart, is predominantly fat a bit of protein, and very little carbs. So I am happy with the ratios of things. It's Monday morning and it's time for me to go to work. I got to work, had my coffee, and then lunchtime I had chili, some leftover chili we had. I don't do my chili with beans, so it's just ground beef. And I had, I guess, about a 1 1/4 cup, something like that. I kind of estimated on this. The hamburger has no carbs, and then the tomato sauce that you put in it does have carbs. It was 3 grams. Then I had some sour cream on top of it, and then my coffee with the collagen. For dinner, I made up a recipe of keto Tuscan soup. I will link it below. It was delicious, but it is high in carbs, only because it does have a lot of vegetables in it. It has sun-dried tomatoes, onions. The sun-dried tomatoes I lowered to only a 1/4 cup, so the recipe wasn't so high in carbs. This was really good, but I do think if I had it again, I would just take out the sun-dried tomatoes because I think it would have been just fine without it. I also sprinkled it with some Parmesan cheese. That's part of the recipe. And it was high in carbs, but not horrible, but very delicious. So for a snack on the weekend, I had made this yummy, yummy recipe called crispy broccoli cheddar rounds. Again, linked below. So I had 4 of those. Those are 1 gram of carbs per round. So I just, they are so good. You guys got to try these. So you can see my pie chart was great. I was under in the carbs, but I was over in everything else. And you will see a little trend on that with me. Tuesday, we went right directly to lunch and I had 4 of those crispy broccoli cheddar rounds again. So that's 4 grams. I had my leftover keto Tuscan soup, but I had a smaller amount. I did have my coffee and that was it for my lunch. For dinner that night, we actually got Chipotle. It is one of my favorite places to go. They have new cauliflower rice. I don't like it already mixed in because I think it gets soggy. So I always get my cauliflower rice on the side. They do charge you more, which is so annoying, but whatever, it is. So I get the cauliflower rice with the chicken. I get lettuce. I get the mild salsa. I get guacamole. I get cheese. And I think, oh, and veggies. Well, this time I did not get the veggies on it, but I normally do. I totally forgot to add it. So that ends up being about 6 grams of carbs, and that's a very yummy dinner. Oh, I did forget to say at lunch at work, right before lunch, I did get some munchies, and I do have some macadamia nuts with me. Those are one of the best nuts that you can have on keto. And so I did have 7 macadamia nuts, but that's only 1 gram of carb. After dinner that night, I did get the munchies again, and I had that granola again, but this time I only had a 1/3 cup, but it's still 7 grams. It is not. They say it's keto friendly, but it really is not. So you can see on this, my pie chart looks good, but I am over on 3 grams of my carbs, and I'm over on everything else. On to Wednesday. During the weekend, I do make up a whole bunch of chaffles because then I can just use them throughout the week if I need them. So that's why I have these so readily available. I make up like 12 of them and then I freeze them. So that's why I have these easily. So for my lunch, I had avocado toast again. So this time I had 3 chaffles, so 3 net grams for each one of those. I had a half of an avocado, and then of course I sprinkled the feta cheese on top and some everything but the bagel seasoning and some lemon juice. Oh, it's so good. I also had 4 more of those broccoli cheddar rounds and then my coffee. For dinner that night, we had pork chops or pork loins, and I had, I think, about 7 ounces. It's hard to tell because there is bone there, but I kind of estimate there are no carbs in a pork chop, but there are calories, and I am tracking that. I also had some fresh broccoli that I steamed, and I put about, I say 3 tablespoons of butter. I don't think it was that much, but I always try to overestimate. And you know, you don't always have it because it all melts, it's in the bowl and all that stuff. But I had a lot of broccoli, 3 cups. I was a little hungry for broccoli. I love broccoli. No snacks, yay Bobby. I'm really trying to break that habit. I don't want to eat at night. So I'm trying to break that habit, and yay, I was at least successful on one of those. So Thursday was kind of a leftovers kind of day. I had 2 more chaffles and I just put some butter on it just like it was a piece of bread for me. Then I also had some of those broccoli rounds left. I only had 3 at this point, so 3 of those. I had some leftover of these beef rounds. These are not my favorite. They're like kind of like a meatball with bacon wrapped around it, and then you just bake it, and then you can dip it in mustard. I think I forgot the mustard this day. They're okay, but I don't think I would make them again. I will link them below because I know other people love them, but my family was not a huge fan of this. I had some leftover broccoli again, so I had a cup of that, and I probably put a little butter on it as well. And then I had my coffee. For dinner, my family wanted pesto chicken pasta. So this is penne pasta with broccoli and chicken and then the pesto on top. Obviously, I did not want to have the penne. So I decided to make myself a pesto chicken pizza keto style. So what I did is I used 3 of my chaffles that I had, and I used the chicken and the pesto mixture, and I put that on top. And then instead of using any kind of more mozzarella, I used a half of an avocado and I just cut it up and I put it on top. And can I tell you, this was so yummy. It was so yummy. And then that night, I did have a snack, but it is okay. It was a Love Good Fats salted caramel flavored nut bar. So Love Good Fats is one of my most favorite snack bars, and I love them. This is not sponsored by them in any way, but I did have one of those. So let me look at my pie chart. Was okay, a little bit more of protein than I would want, but not bad. I am 2 over in my net carbs, and of course I'm over on everything else. But it still wasn't bad. On to Friday. So you guessed it, for lunch I did have that pesto chicken pizza again on 3 chaffles. And I don't think I added anything different than I did the night before. And of course my coffee afterwards. For dinner, we had this recipe called baked crack chicken, and oh my heart, it is so good. And it's crack, they call it crack because it's that good, like you're going to be addicted to it. I will leave the recipe below. It is definitely keto. So if you are not keto, be prepared because it is high in fat. But it's delicious. So I had that, and I made some cauliflower steamed with a little bit of butter on top, and a yummy meal that was. For a snack that night, I did have 1 very large strawberry. It was so big. And then I did have a Love Good Fats, another one. It's the sea salt and almond, dark chocolate sea salt and almond bar. So that one's really good as well. So on this day, I actually had 1 gram of carb left at the end of the day. So yay me, but of course everything else is over. All right, we're on our last day and it is a Saturday. So because it's a Saturday, I did have breakfast. For this breakfast I had another 1 strawberry, another big one, and then I had my coffee as well. But my husband, he's so good. He makes me eggs almost every single weekend. So he made me a 3 scrambled eggs. He put in it red bell peppers, some bacon, it was 3 slices chopped up, some spinach, and he cooked it in coconut oil. That is one of my favorite breakfasts. For lunch that day, it was kind of a hodgepodge of things. I tried these crackers from Costco. They're called Flackers, Doctor in the Kitchen Sea Salt Flackers. They literally straight up look like birdseed mushed together in a square. That's what my husband thinks. They kind of taste like that, but I actually don't mind them with some cheese on top. So I put some Swiss cheese on top. I had a couple slices, I think it was just 2 of some bacon left over. I had some leftover cauliflower with some butter, and that was my lunch, of course, with some coffee. Coffee is kind of a thing with me, can you tell? For dinner that night, we had hamburgers, and I sometimes will do a hamburger or cheeseburger with a chaffle on top as my bun. I had no leftover chaffles at that point, so I decided to just make myself a cheeseburger bowl. So I put some lettuce in it, and I put in some avocado and a little bit of tomatoes, some scallions, And my husband made me a burger with some Swiss cheese on top, and then I just chopped it up and I put it in my bowl with some low sugar ketchup and some mustard. And that is delicious. Oh, pickles. I added some dill pickles. Yum. So as you can see on that, I had 3 grams of carbs left for the day. Yay. I was still over on everything else, but not horribly. So my pie chart still looked good. If you want to know more about my keto journey, this video here would probably be really helpful to you. I will see you guys in the next video. God bless.